Hello everyone, Lau here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new flea market slash toy store toy hunting video. Yeah, vintage toy hunting. A couple more newer toys are in here as well, but like basically that's what I like to do. I go out and try to find, you know, the 80s and 90s toys from my childhood and all of the others that I have grown to love over the last couple of years since I started kind of just with My Little Pony, went into Polly Pocket, went hard into Barbie, etc. and all of the other toy lines around that. So if you're up for that, let's start. The first clip that you see is filmed on my phone, not on my camera. Because that day I did not have my camera with me because I was not anticipating to go toy hunting. I actually just went out with a couple of my friends to a Japanese pancake restaurant. It was really, really delicious. Way too much sugar. But when we then said goodbye, we were sitting in one of the train lines in Berlin that I knew when I would just stay 2 more stations in there, I would come to the toy store, Onkel Philipp's Spielzeugwerkstatt, so Onkel Philipp's, that I haven't visited in a while. So I thought, I'm already almost there, so let's go. It was kind of late in the evening. It was around like 5 p.m. already, but he's open until 6, I think, so I had an hour. And I was there, so it's a kind of a vintage toy store. I mean, he gets stuff in. It's modern, it's vintage, but most of it is definitely used. And I didn't film a lot because I was for half an hour in that back room where all the dolls, etc. are, and I did not find anything. So I was almost leaving, but then I saw there was a doll with a broken head, and I said "Ooh, what's that?" Blah blah. I talked to him directly, and he said, because I said, "Oh, that's a skipper." Yes, it was a 90s skipper. And he said, "Oh yeah, that's a skipper. By the way, have I actually showed you my box of skippers?" And I was like, "No," because he knows me, because I often film there, etc. So I was like, "Yes, I want to see your box of skippers." Okie dokie, here we have the box of skippers, and yeah, there are definitely some gems in there. This one, I was so happy to see it, and most of them are not in their original outfits, but I can already still see that a lot of that is still skipper fashions. Here I'm like, isn't that the same one I just had in my hands? And yeah, it turns out it's actually the same doll. The one on the right is just wearing another outfit. I don't know if it's original skipper fashion, but yeah, she is just in there once. This is definitely a different doll. Then here we have, I think, the super style skipper, and here as well. So also this one twice. I do have her, and she has pretty cut hair. Who is this? It's a Disney doll, and I was more interested in the jacket, to be honest. The jacket, yeah, it's actually original Ken fashions, I think, from the Feeling Fun or jeans line from the late 80s. But yeah, no, didn't pick up this guy. And wow, these 2 cards. I'm a little bit mad that I forgot to ask if they were also for sale. I was just then all about the skippers, and oh my god. But I think these are from Fashion Packs back cards or something, I guess. Checking, no, it's not the fashion at this picture. So putting back the skippers that I'm probably not gonna ask for, but I'm interested in these 2. Oh yeah, and of course this is the doll that everything started with, the doll that I found first. This skipper has a broken neck. So this was the one I found, and then he told me, "Oh, I actually have another box full of skipper dolls." Yeah, and here's a little shot of the shop. Yeah, exactly my type of skippers, like late 80s, early 90s. So the first one that you saw, not you saw, but I saw, because you saw it, I think, in the second clip or whatever. was her, and she was just wearing this strange scrunchie, and her head was decapitated, so she had a loose head. I like fixed that. You can see which side is it actually here, that I molded on something here, so she can now move her head again. It's a little bit stiff, but yeah. That is a late 90s skipper or mid-late 90s skipper, and that is the glitter beach skip, not glitter, sorry, glitter sparkle beach skipper. She would originally have come with, I just have the top with this bikini top and like matching bikini bottoms. Obviously I don't have that, but she is still wearing her original earrings. Her hair is straight saran hair, and other than that, she is in amazing condition, and I just gave her another outfit. And as she had a loose head, he said, yeah, I'm not able to repair that, I don't know how to do that. And you know how to do that? Oh great, you can have her for €5. Okay, €5 to me, flea market price wise, that would be already quite a lot, but he has a shop, and that's different anyway. So like for him, €5 is a steal. So of course I knew that would not be a difficult neck repair. So I was like, yeah. But then he showed me like the other box of skippers, and he was already like, yeah, of course these will cost more. I mean, I have not put prices on, but all of them will be around 20 to €30. And I was like, oh yeah, well, great, because I could see, sure, these were lovely, wonderful skippers, but couple of them had like very cut hair, front bangs. Then there was this I think it was John Smith, wearing a Ken outfit, and he wanted like €30 or something for him. And I'm like, I talk to him, to the owner, and I'm like, okay, you are keeping these dolls behind the counter, so nobody can really know that you have them. So it's probably more like collectors that you want to attract with those, sure. But collectors will not buy these dolls with the like cut hair, etc., for like 20 to €30. They probably don't want them. And children will probably not buy these toys because they don't see them unless they specifically would ask for that. So like, who are these dolls for? Sure, a couple of them were in good condition, and also those are the ones that I picked up. But like, I think he has a helper now. It's a woman, and she is also knowledgeable with Barbies, so she is also responsible for the kind of higher prices in the shop now. He has like all of his fashions that usually were in just somewhere I could dig in boxes and find Barbie fashions, etc. They are now all backed up. Every bag has a price. And the prices are not fine. So there's like, he has some of the super normal Barbie brushes, the 90s Barbie brushes in pink, and wants €4 for a 90s Barbie brush. Nobody will buy that. And also like, definitely a lot of like clone Barbie fashions, not good quality whatsoever. €5, €3 for like one old Barbie-ish t-shirt. So no. So that I know nobody will buy that. Also in that shop, I will not buy that. But I know that you can talk to him, and he was really understandable. And I wanted the other skippers for sure. So I got two more. I got this one and this one. This is the correct outfit. I bought her like this. This one is now redressed, and paid like €15 each for them, which to me was like, it was not a price that I came up with, it was a price that he came up with. So I was totally fine with that, because this one, she's almost complete. That's the Teen Time Skipper, and I'm so happy. She was like very high on my wish list. I mean, these skipper faces are my absolute favorite anyway. So these are all on the Teen's Sweetheart Skipper face mold, while so these are late 80s, early 90s, while she is already on the Pizza Party Skipper face mold. So you can see those are different, but they're still on the same body. So I picked up 3 wonderful skippers for like 35, which is like still a good deal in terms of she's almost complete. She's in very good condition. She also came with one fashion pack that she was wearing, an original one. And yeah, sure, I definitely like, it's kind of an online price that I would pay online. Probably not for such a complete doll. You wouldn't probably find her for 15, but then also without shipping, because I could immediately grab them. And yeah, so that felt really, really good. I was not expecting, I was almost leaving, found this doll with a loose head, and then he brought me the box of skippers. I think one, like she had like the same doll was twice in there, and then the other one with both had the cut bangs and cut front part. Those were the Style Magic skipper or Super Style skipper. I always mix up. Super Style is I think the name in Europe. I have her, so there was no need for me, and also those had cut bangs. And yeah, so let me introduce you to the skippers a little closer. So this is the Homecoming Queen skipper. She is from 1988-89. She has wonderful like Kanekalon hair, super soft, still a little bit wavy. I did not do a boil wash on her. She also has her original hairband still in, and this is kind of sewn in, so I would not remove that. I also did not remove that when I washed her. Look at that beautiful face, light rosy lips, but I don't have her correct outfit. She would come in a white ball gown type, so almost like a wedding gown, but like Skipper's not marrying. Skipper's not getting married, so it's kind of homecoming, you know, a ball, a school ball. But I put her in this super adorable Pet Pals fashion pack here. Here's even a little bag, and I left these tights on, which I think these tights go actually to this fashion pack that she was wearing, but it looks amazing, doesn't it? Because there is this white lacy material all over the fashion pack, Pet Pals fashion pack anyways. There is the like the skirt and this material, and then she comes with these. This is really this I think it just matches super well. And honestly, I do not have enough shoes for Skipper. I don't have any of these ballet flats that actually she is always wearing. So I put these like 70s Cindy ballet flats on her. So really ballerina shoes, but it looks kind of cute, I think, because there's a little bit of pink in the outfit and in her hair accessory, obviously, and then in the shoes. The outfit that she was wearing here is also an original Skipper fashion pack, but I didn't want to leave that on because those are not my favorite colors. It's very red, black and white. So there's this little checkered skirt, this red kind of puffy sleeved like top, and you can put a fake collar over it with a bow, but it's a lacy color with lace, and then the same material as a skirt in a bow. And as I said, these lace tights and shoes, which she was also wearing these. So it's a complete fashion pack, and it is actually called, let me check, Sweetheart Fashions from 1987. Oh, actually it wouldn't even come with these. I think it would come with red ballet flats and a crossbody bag. So not quite complete, but almost complete. Absolutely stunning. Even has still a Skipper tag, because it's late 80s, before they changed to like to that every fashion pack had that just a B for Barbie tag in it. So this one still has a metal clasp and everything. Such a beautiful condition and quality in general. But yeah, I prefer a little bit like you know, pink and purple colors, etc. So that's why I put her on this outfit here. As I said, the original outfit would come with, you know, more a white long ball gown type. Look at her. Of course, I based my hairstyle off of her, and even my outfit a little bit with, you know, denim and pink. Yeah, she is Teen Time Skipper from also the same year, 88, 89, meaning like box date 88, released 89. And I think in Europe she was called College Skipper. Interesting is, like, yes, this is her correct outfit. Her scrunchie, the denim top with the print, the striped overshirt, and this little here skirt that you can actually transform into a dress when you take this one off. Then she would also come with little frilly socks. These are not the correct ones, but I'm pretty sure that these also come from one Skipper fashion pack. They are lacy white, like leg warmers, so I just couldn't find out which one. And I think these shoes are correct to her. What I'm a little bit confused about is that she has kind of extensions in. So this, you can see, is longer than the rest of the hair, and this one as well. Wait, where is it? I mean, here, this. It's also crimped, but it's a different type of hair. So this is definitely kind of polypropylene. Well, her original hair is, you know, Kanekalon, so typical late 80s Barbie hair, Skipper hair. It is crimped, that's correct. There's one updo here, but I really don't know where that comes from, because this doll did not come with extensions, with crimped extensions. So I don't know if that was done by the helping woman in the shop who is a little bit restoring the dolls, if that was done by her, or if that was done by the original owner or something, because you can see here is still a metal thingy. It's just put in with, you know, little threads. It's just knotted together there. I leave it in there because it gives her hair even more volume, but her original length is a little bit shorter actually. So this is her original length, and it's not cut, so this is the correct length. The cool, very, very cute thing, I mean, have a look at her again. She has also this short curly bangs, which I love. So this is my favorite Skipper look in general. My favorite like shade of pink, together with denim, and these bright pink lips and these blue eyes, and it's so cute. She came with a lot of accessories, mostly in yellow, so a little handbag and, you know, a pencil, etc., etc. The idea behind the Skipper is, you know, teen time. I mean, this was, everything was called teen something during that era, you know, teen sweetheart Skipper or teen time, and then there's a teen fun Skipper, and they totally glorified the thing of being a teenager, which usually is often is not the best time of your life because you're feeling ugly or you're having problems in school, etc., etc. But Skipper, most famous girl in school, whatever, being a teenager. And this doll was like this mix between, you know, going to school, so she had also a little like pencil and, I don't know, an alarm clock, so she would wake up for school, etc., etc. But also slumber party themed, because in the afternoon, and you would meet up with her friend Courtney, because there was a Courtney version to this, and they would do a slumber party. And so you could, I don't want to do that now, but you could remove the shirt and the other shirt, so the two shirts, and underneath she has this, I mean, you can obviously turn this into a dress, so pull it up over her breasts a little bit here like this, and it's a super cute, like pajama style, super short dress. I mean, she has little like shorts underneath, also in the same kind of polka dotted material. And she would also then come with tiny little, you know, house slippers with a fuzzy material, so like plushy house slippers. So adorable. Yeah, that's my favorite era for like Barbie and for Skipper, and, you know, I love Skipper even more than Barbie very, very often. So this is like, oh my goodness. And then I already told you about her. So glitter, no, not glitter, Sparkle Beach. So she's more from 1995-96, when they had already changed the face for kind of a short period to this face of Skipper. And I put on her different outfits. Actually, the tights, or the not tights, leggings. They are Teen Talk leggings, so they're not for Skipper. They're a little bit loose on her. But then I put this skirt, which is also a Skipper fashion from the late 80s, early 90s. This is, I think, from a Cool Tops fashion pack. So, and then this little belt situation here. This actually is from the Sparkle Beach line. So every Sparkle Beach Barbie, Christy, Teresa, blah, 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 they all came with one of these little things that you could wear as an arm, or around your wrist, or you could give it your Barbie around the neck or around as a belt or whatever. But in general, she was a beach doll. I actually also picked up, and I did not film it in the shop, these two little creatures here, which have nothing to do with Barbie. So now we are leaving the Barbie realm, and they're also not vintage. But I immediately recognized that they go to the Cave Club doll line. Cave Club was a doll line by Mattel, released I think in 2019 or 2020, I'm not sure. No, more like 2019, I think. Maybe even 2018 or something. So, and they were these kind of, you know, fashion dolls, or like, I don't know, dolls, and they were like, you know, cave girls, cavemen, cave girls, and they always came with little, you know, sidekicks that are, you know, prehistoric animals, even though like dinosaur and mammoth and wolf, whatever, they were not during the same time as humans. And I mean, yeah, mammoths, yes, but these didn't exist in the same time. It doesn't matter, it's just fantasy. But no, these didn't even come with dolls. These came separate because there was a line of the Cave Club, kind of a sub-line or like, you know, spin-off line with just these little dinosaur and creature guys. And these were called the Dino Baby Crystals because they came in eggs or kind of eggs that looked like crystals. And they all had also one play feature. I think a lot of them came with this kinetic sand, or, you know, there were other waves. I think there were at least 3 waves. So there were blind bag toys, you didn't know which one you would get. And there was definitely one wave that was glittery. And yeah, I'm not really knowledgeable with those because I've never heard of them. I knew about the Cave Club dolls. There's also this big Tyrannosaurus Rex, this light blue one, and there's others that came with other dinosaurs, blah, blah. But I didn't know that they released separate dinosaurs or like prehistoric animals. And they're so cute. Look at this. This is my absolute favorite. Best pink color ever. Then they all have a little like bone on their head, and through this bone there's always one strand of hair. I mean, this one is the super, you know, curly type of hair. The mammoth has more of a, you know, just a little wavy. I think I need to tie something around it, otherwise it would be able to, you know, slip out. But this is what they all have. I think this one, you can see it in these swirls here, is a little bit kinetic sand still in. So I think this was one that came with this, but I just love them. I don't know, were they a European exclusive or something? I think I've read that now, but I'm not exactly sure. I think they came out in 2020, so that might also be one of the reasons why they kind of flopped. I mean, the Cave Club dolls were sort of successful, and I mean, but not huge. I mean, but I've never heard anything about those. But like 2020, that was a time when we were all not even able to go out to any stores. So that might be one of the reasons why nobody ever really talked about them. I don't know. And you don't see a lot of them, but you can definitely still buy them online, even new. Well, I came home with a belly full of sugar, 3 Skipper dolls, and these cute like Cave Club dinosaurs. But I want to put this together with more flea market footage from the following weekend, which from today when I'm filming this was the last weekend. So these dolls are like I found 2 weeks ago. Now we're getting to a little bit of flea market footage, which was last week. Well, a box with plushies. You know, it never hurts to have a look, especially as my friend is more into plush than me. But nothing really from the 80s or 90s. This looks a little bit like a lots and lots of legs, but it's a snail. Pretty cute, but yeah. This cat was the most interesting. Probably a Bratz Kitty.
Erst 86.
Another box with toys, mostly fakies. Yep, that looks like a G3, but no, it's a fake. This one to Philly. So, I mean, you always hope that there might be a real G3 at least in this box, but I don't think so. Some of these, I don't know, fakey dragons and yeah, mainly cheapo knockoff toys in there. This was actually pretty interesting. These are original G4 My Little Ponies, very late in the G4 line. I think these miniature ones are even, I think, already considered G5. The other ones, they might look cute at the moment, but I'm only interested in the miniature ones. The other ones are the ones that you can put on, you know, 2 legs, and I don't know, I'm not interested in those. I've seen them a couple of times at TKMX for sale, and I've always left them, so I will also not pick them up at the flea market. But these miniature ones, yeah, I'm interested in those. I definitely wanted to rummage through the boxes until the ground, because most of them were laying in these boxes before I put them in the small box. And oh, a bucket head. Not that I was searching for one at that moment. I was hoping to find more like ponies, but it's cute. I like bucket heads. So no, I don't think that there was more at the bottom that I found. I think everything I had already, and my friend had put aside already. Yeah, I bought a handful of teeny tiny My Little Ponies and this bucket hat. Well, I would have usually not picked up the bucket hat normally, just from a vendor, but that I don't buy anything else. But often when I buy something from a flea market person anyways, then I'm more like willing to also like pick up something else. And I really like this bucket hat. I like to wear bucket hats in the summer because this one looks really like 90s-ish, early 2000s with this love and this heart thingy here. Kind of like my fingernails right now. This you know, flames, etc. It's not a vintage one. I'm very sure it's like, it has a tag. I don't know the name. X side. And I cannot really put it on me right now because I have a, you know, but I like bucket hats, and it's black, yeah, but I also do wear black, and black as an accent also always works. So that's why I picked that one up. And these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiny My Little Ponies here, and all together for €1, which is fine. So these are actually quite newish. I also have seen the set in the stores. Those are kind of generation 5 My Little Ponies, but some characters are still from G4. They are called, or this is not, they're not blind bag ponies or something. They came in one big set with, I don't know, double probably the amount of ponies, but they are called the Friendship Shine Collection. And here we've got some characters from G5, like here we've got, is that like Pip Petals? We have Sunny Star Scout here. Then here, sadly, missing the tail, but this is Queen, what's it called? Queen Haven, I think. So the mother of Pip and Zip. Sorry. Yep. Then this guy, I have forgotten the name. I don't think it's in any show, but I don't even know if it's a guy, but it has glasses and has a little bit of a different pose here. Then we've got 2 characters from G4, so we've got Fluttershy and Applejack. Very tiny, but very cute, to be quite honest. I think all characters from G5, all 5 main characters, and all from G4, so the main 6 were in the set, and a couple more ponies. Another one of these boxes were
you can already tell, nope, fakies, just Steffi loves, and you know, you can already tell from afar. This is actually a real My Little Pony, but I have it. It's one of the baby sea ponies from G4. So that was a surprise, but I didn't want to pick it up because I have it. And the rest, sometimes you can already tell from afar that this box probably has nothing, but this was one of those flea market days where, I mean, it was in the middle of winter, so there were not a lot of people there anyways, so you even rummaged through those boxes till the ground. Although I was already pretty sure that there was nothing too spectacular in there. But I at least wanted to film something. And a box full of fillies from Simba, German toy company. You find them very, very often here in Germany at flea markets. Nobody really collects them anymore. But this is actually, is it a My Little Pony?
It's a fake, but it's kind of cute. This is the other fake. Well, the next thing I picked up were, again, miniature My Little Ponies. Although not really, because these are fakes, but I knew that, and I especially picked them up because of that, because I think I've never seen them, or if I have seen them, I might be remembering it wrong. I might have seen those in the UK, but they were like behind glass in this one like antique mall. If that's correct, if those maybe weren't G4 fakes, I don't remember exactly, but these are definitely fakies of the Ponyville line. These are like completely mold fakies, so they reuse the exact, like 2 exact molds from the early G3 Ponyville figures. They're the same size, the exact same mold. This one even comes with shoes, like removable shoes that are also were also in the original line. But none of these ponies in the original line had these crazy colors, so there's not a single like green pony with all of these hair colors, and this one's blue. They are more hard plastic, while the Ponyville, the original ones, are rubbery, like the complete body is rubbery, and you can also see that by the eyes that these are fakies. And also here the paint, etc. It's not very good. But other than these, I have never ever seen fakies of Ponyvilles. So that makes it interesting to me. I have tried to research, but I think there's I think a third one of these maybe out there, and then there were others that were just laying flat. But other than that, a bigger one where they kind of scaled the mold up, also hard plastic. But other than that, there's no fakies of these G3 like blind bags other than these. So that makes it kind of interesting. They're not looking super bad. They are mold fakies, which is also always interesting when they reuse the exact mold. So they kind of really fit in well. But they have crazy colors, so I decided to go with them. I don't know when they are from, because obviously those are bootlegs, those are fakes. I don't know a company or anything. But as the G3 Ponyvilles are like from around mid to late 2000s, so maybe these are from 2007 or whatever, 8 or something like that, or these were even made way later. I don't know, but I think they're interesting.
Yeah, I thought, oh, magic diaper babies. I definitely have to tell my friend about it. But when I told her, she said, yeah, she had already seen them. They are actually fake magic diaper babies. I didn't even know there were fakes of magic diaper babies because they have the original molds. I think they are just made a little bit less good and have different colors. And a box of Barbie fashions. The seller is often there, often has this box with them. Mostly it's newer stuff and it's also not super cheaply priced. But I mean, especially at those days where I don't find a lot otherwise, I try to find at least 1 or 2 nice pieces from there. Because apparently, here and there are some vintage pieces in there. But mostly it's I don't even know, 2000s, 2010s and onwards. Of course, also pieces that I cannot identify. I think these might be older, but don't know what they actually are. I think this green dress is 90s. I'm pretty sure it's from a 90s fashion pack. Not too interested in it, especially as it comes with different stuff in the same bag.
This is vintage, so I have it. And a lot of these I cannot tell. I mean, a lot of them I can tell they are newer, but there's not a lot that I can identify. Well, of course, this I can identify, but I have it 3 times. So. Whole Shelly Kelly lot. Oh, this is also older Flower Fun Barbie. I mean, also have it. So this is from an older Simba mermaid. Early 90s. There's not a lot of fashions from my generation that I'm searching for. Dreamtopia. I'm gonna have another look without camera, but yeah, I don't think that there's anything.
Okay, another tub full of dolls. I could already see nothing too spectacular in there. Some, I don't know what that is, DC superheroes, and there's some Ever After High in there, and some modern Barbie, and all of that, but at least have a look. Of course, some LOLs and some random other dolls. This is actually pretty cute. I think I want to have it. It's not doll related. A McDonald's Betty Spaghetti. OMG, without hands, as always. The same vendor actually also had a tub full of Star Wars. So that was a little bit more interesting for me. Mostly I leave this vendor out because it's not really, I don't know, it's not really appealing because the prices are quite high. I know he has lots of action figures, but this day, sure, let's have a look at Star Wars stuff. So I'm picking a lot of stuff out here, put it aside. Let's see what the prices are, because I think I've never bought Star Wars from him before, so I don't know what the prices are. I'm finding quite a lot that's definitely from Star Wars Rebels, one of the Inquisitors. So most of that is, or all of that you could say, is definitely not vintage. I mean, there might be some from the 90s in there, some figures, but those are not the 70s and 80s figures, which is, in terms of Star Wars, fine for me, because I like to collect the small 3 3/4 inch Star Wars figures from all kind of generations, especially like the Clone Wars and the prequel trilogy. So that's my jam. So I'm up for that. So good, I'm finding stuff in there. Pod racer guy, a Geonosian warrior, very cool. Okay, this Mace Windu looks like a Clone Wars figure, but I have a Mace Windu. Mostly I tend to not pick up double characters if I already have the character in the same outfit. Nice clone trooper. This one does have the hands. The other one was missing the hands. This is Ayla Secura, but I think I have this exact figure already. And this is Ankar Platt. I don't remember, but it's one from the sequel trilogy actually. So meaning like 2015. I don't have this character and it's a cool alien, so that's why I put him aside. Some Obi-Wans that I found there, and I don't even know if that is a Star Wars figure. It could also be a new G.I. Joe, maybe. A Wookiee and another one. The Scout Trooper and the buff Han Solo from the 90s, and another buff Han Solo from the 90s. No, not too much interested in those. This is actually the funniest thing ever. This is a battle droid, but it's wearing a cape. It's wearing the cape of Palpatine. That's why I put it aside, but like in the end I didn't pick it up. This is a Dengar. I don't have this character, so I was thinking about it. But for this character, for example, I would prefer to have the vintage version. I was checking and it was one from the 2000s, I think. Another clone trooper missing the hands. What's up with that? LOL's missing the hands, clone troopers missing the hands. It isn't even that easy to pull them out from Star Wars figures. This is Captain Rex. I do have him, but mine is a little bit discolored, so I was thinking about picking that one up. But really, I just put everything aside that I was kinda interested in. I knew that I wouldn't be able to pick up all of them. Therefore, his prices are not cheap enough. I think that was Elo Asti, also one from the newer Star Wars movies, from The Force Awakens. This is actually a Bendy or Bendems, I don't know. It's considered to be one of the most ugly Star Wars lines, but that was out in the 80s when no other Star Wars was actually out. Like after they had finished the vintage line and before they... Actually in the time when there was nothing really Star Wars on the shelves, so...
Yeah, so then I definitely picked up this cute, what is it actually? Is it a cronut or it's a donut with... It's something sweet. It's a replica of a miniature food. And I picked up a couple of Star Wars figures. So this vendor is actually always there. He is pretty expensive. He has lots of, Godzilla toys and always bins full of action figures that are broken but are still super expensive, blah blah blah. So it's not really my type of vendor that I often go to, but as I did not find a lot that day, I was like, might as well just rummage through the Star Wars box, and I found quite a lot of figures that I really liked. So and then I threw also this in. So I cannot tell you anything about this, where it comes from or whatever. It's a miniature food. You can see it's super cute. It's pretty hard. It's not really hard plastic, but it's also not really rubbery, something in between. I know a lot of people make these, food replicas themselves, or in Japan it's really, really common to make something like this. But this could I don't know where that exactly comes from. Hang it on one of my bags or something like that. Okay, and then I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Star Wars figures. And you saw that I pulled way more out of the, you know, tub there, because I think I was filming all of that. Obviously not with the intent really to buy all of them. But then I was like negotiating with the guy a little bit. He started off with, you know, they are €8 per figure. Then he went already down to, if you buy more, you can get them for €5 per figure. And I said, look, I would be willing to pay, to give you like €20 here. What can you make for that? Because here are whatever, I don't know, I had maybe 8 or something like that I was really interested, or 10 or something. How many would you be willing to make? These are the ones that I would really like, blah, 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 blah. And in the end, we settled on these 6 figures. And yeah, I threw this in because he was not really interested in whatever this was selling for. So I got all of this for €20, which is, I think, a really good price. So not gonna lie, from starting off at €8 per figure, it went down to, I don't know, whatever, so way lower than €5 per figure. And those are not vintage figures, no. Those are all from around the 2000s, I think. And not in 2010s, more like 2010s. And also character-wise, we have mostly, we have 2 from Star Wars Rebels. We have, you know, one that's, you know, a clone. So it's kind of not a clone. It's a real Star Wars figure. This is really a clone. So from the Clone Wars, or like from, you know, the prequels. These guys are also from the prequels. So episode 1 and episode 2, and this is a Darth Vader from Return of the Jedi without his helmet. So this is the only figure from kind of the original trilogy, but also still it's not a vintage figure. So those are not really worth a lot, so that's good. But that's kind of like Rebels, Clone Wars and the prequels are my favorite things, my favorite eras in Star Wars, so that's why I often go for these figures, because I like those characters and I really like crazy aliens and stuff like that. So I was extremely happy with this guy, because at first when I found him, there was one of the wings missing, but I found it in the tub. I was rummaging through the tub for quite a while, hoping to also maybe find some more of these guys, the helmet of him or something, or like weapons, etc. No, did not find any of that, but I found one wing, so that was kind of my favorite one. This is a Geonosian warrior, so kind of a crazy alien guy, looking very like, you know, a bug, an insect. But they are like at this Geonosis where episode 2 ends. So, and it's not as a generic character. This is not a specific one with a name. It's just called a Geonosian warrior. Obviously missing whatever accessories it came with, but I'm not super into, like, they don't need to have their weapons, etc. 2010, so also later than the movie it belongs to. The movie's from 2002, but this one's from 2010, the figure. Then here we've got a character from episode 1. It's one of the pod racers. I really try to get more of the pod racers. I have like 2, I think, from this iconic theme when Anakin is, you know, pod racing. This is called, this one's called Mahonic. And this one's also not directly from 1999 when episode 1 came out. This is from like kind of 2012-ish. So crazy looking guy. I love the crazy aliens. So very good. Then here, this is Darth Vader, yes, but from the end of Return of the Jedi, when he, you know, he wants to see Luke with his own eyes, when he has kind of, you know, he's gone good again. He would have come with a helmet, but I was interested in this one because this one is depicting him without the helmet, you know. So that's why I took him, but it's also an interesting one because he's a cloth cape and even like a cloth robe. And yeah, so this one is from 2005. Interesting. So then we have, as I said, a clone trooper. So clone pilot from kind of the Republic attack shuttles, and it's from 2011. Also not a specific character, but a generic clone pilot. So clone trooper pilot. Also none of his accessories are there, but yeah, very cool looking guy, and I like my clone army. And these two are from Star Wars Rebels, which is the animated series that ran from 2015 up until 2017, I think. With some of the characters have also, both of them even, are now even also in live action Star Wars. So this guy was in the Obi-Wan Kenobi live action show, and Ezra Bridger is very recently has been in the Ahsoka show. But yeah, this is his depiction of kind of, you know, the first season. This is how we look there, and I do have an Ezra Bridger, but the one I have does not have his typical orange outfit. I have him in a clone, kind of not clone, but in a imperial disguise outfit. But the cool thing is he comes still with his helmet thingy here, because he's kind of collecting helmets from stormtroopers. He can actually also hold it in his hand, which is cool. And this guy is an Inquisitor. So this is a bad guy. He's, I think, from the second season of Star Wars Rebels, and is a fifth brother. So they don't have like names. They have names like so-and-so sister and so-and-so brother. But yeah, Inquisitors are Jedi hunters. So, and this one's from 2016, while the Ezra Bridger was from 2014. So around the time, beginning of Rebels, and more like towards the second season of Rebels. And actually that was it for my flea market finds that day, because it was not really a good flea market hunt. Just came home with small tiny bits, miniature ponies and Star Wars, which I like Star Wars figures, but I know you would be way more up for a pony find, or like, I don't know, an 80s Barbie or something like that. But I hear you, there's more Barbie. Yes, because actually, yeah, a lot of times I meet up with my friend Cotton Candy Kittens at that flea market, and she recently had bought something online. It was a Barbie lot for probably a really good deal. She was just interested in the Day to Night Barbie that was in there. I do have Day to Night Barbie, I don't need her. She was like complete with every single mini accessory, etc. Crazy. And it also came with a Ken and with a bunch of 80s Barbie fashions that go to fashion, packs. And she's not interested in those at all. So I got all of that, which is actually like, I mean, I don't know what, I actually really like to hunt toys for myself at flea markets, etc., or online. And I don't go for Barbie online very often, so I don't have a look for Barbie stuff online. And she isn't even really a Barbie collector. She only wants to have certain very iconic Barbies, and like, I guess Day to Night was one that she wanted. And then she like kind of spoils me with things like that. But yeah, that actually is, I would have not gotten like or wanted any like random Ken, but this is actually jeans fashion Ken, or fashion jeans Ken, I always mix it up, fashion jeans Ken. And if you remember one of my recent other flea market videos, I found jeans fashion Barbie, and I have her now almost complete, etc. So I have both of them. They are a couple, so I was like, yeah, sure, I take your Ken. I take the Ken, so that's fine. Yeah, that's jeans fashion Ken. He is early 80s, I think 83. Oh, no, 81, 82. He is one of the typical blonde guys. And this is his outfit. So he comes with just a simple like V-neck kind of shirt. It's not even a polo shirt, whatever. It's a shirt, it's a short sleeve shirt. It's jersey material. It's just a button in the back, and with these dark blue denim pants, really nice. They have the Ken logo here, same as the Barbie one has obviously the Barbie logo. And the Barbie has pink stripes, the Ken just has stitching at the sides, and the Ken has these Western boots. Barbie also has Western boots in this line, just colorful ones. Well, let me tell you, they were so hard to get on. I guess the material must have changed over time, but like it took me like, I don't know, half an hour to get them on. I was really sitting there, I was like I managed to do it, but I would never take them off again. Nope. I don't want to redress this Ken ever again. Yeah, he has also the belt. And this, all of this that's in this little lot that she got is in such good condition. Apart from the head of the Ken, but nobody can do anything about it. He has some of these like dark spots. I have bleached them already a little bit so you can see, but it's still noticeable. And at one point maybe his head will turn completely like gray or something like that. Could be possible. Also his lips are strangely white or beige, but I've seen a lot of them online of this Ken that have these lips, so I don't know if that was intentionally from the beginning like that, or this has, my guess is that this has just faded over time, that he had some kind of rosy lip color or something, beige or something, but not like this. It looks a little strange. But yeah, his head mold is the Superstar head Ken from like that was introduced also in the late 70s together with Superstar Barbie in 77. This is still the same Ken, and he's also blonde. Yeah, same as his Barbie. So that's really cool. An early 80s Ken to complete one of my Barbies. Now I want to zoom in and show you all of these amazing 80s fashions. Not really colorful, but all like such a good condition and almost complete. And the interesting thing is, I think this was like from one, like, don't think that it came from a collector. It probably was a childhood collection, that this child probably had this one Barbie, which was, you know, early mid 80s day to night Barbie, and had this one Ken, also early 80s, and then had a bunch of fashions. And that was probably the collection, the childhood collection, and all really matching in terms of the style and really tasteful, you could say. So the only thing that's in here that I cannot identify and I think might not be Barbie is this. And strangely enough, I even have this top already. So I think it's Ken, because the trousers, the waist, etc. is more like Ken size, so it's for a male doll. And this probably goes together because it has the same blue at the color here. But it doesn't have a tag, and material-wise, it doesn't speak Mattel to me. It might still be, but this is something I don't know, because Ken also had Best Buy fashions that didn't have tags, but I couldn't find that within them. So I don't know, it's these dungarees here and this striped shirt. That is the only thing that I don't know, and it's also a tiny bit ripped, but all the rest is in, oh my god. So here we've got, I always wrote it down, the 1984 Twice as Nice fashions for Barbie, or one of the Twice as Nice fashions. It's this dark burgundy red, super soft, like, I don't know, a velvet felt, something like that material, and this skirt. Also comes with this belt. The belt has a little pouch as well. So it has these polka dots in silver glitter, and has another little belt hanging off of it with a little pouch. And yeah, that goes together. Also, here, the shoes. White shoes to this. Complete fashion pack, 84, Twice as Nice. Here, this is the only one that is not complete. It's just the dress, although this is actually a way bigger fashion pack. So this is a dress that would go to the Haute Couture collection, also from 84. It is missing a gray coat with a fur collar, and also fur sleeve trims, a crossbody bag in black, black tights, black pumps, and a fur trim hat. I only have the dress of this, but it also comes with a, you know, velvet little belt. You saw that here, separate. And it has this giant bow at the collar. It's red and black striped, and then a normal like black kind of pencil skirt. So more really mature, not really like, you know, bright colors, etc. But like 80s, early 80s Barbies wasn't even all of there was even not that much like pink, etc. and glittery and light colors and pastels. Not really. There was a lot of these more mature colors. Here we've got a full fashion pack from Ken, again, Twice as Nice. You will see that there's tons of Twice as Nice fashions in here, because Twice as Nice fashions you can always kind of change. I mean, I did not really tell you how to change that one, but I think this first one you can turn inside out, and then you have a white pleathery material skirt. So Twice as Nice fashions are always kind of like you can change them in one or the other way to create a second outfit. This is a sports one, kind of, you know, short, you know, white shorts, and this tennis shirt, and these tennis shoes. And you can, oopsie, turn this one inside out. So you could do that and have kind of a mesh shirt over a t-shirt. So that would be the other way. But yeah, also here, still the time when Ken had a separate label. So not everybody had the Barbie B in it. So Twice as Nice Ken fashions, also from '84. And let's stay within Ken fashions. Another Twice as Nice from the same set, also from '84, I believe. Oh no, '83. That's 1 year earlier. Here you can even see the Ken tag is really on the outside. I mean, it depends. You can pull it also to the other side, but for me, the blue way is kind of the main outfit. So it's kind of a tracksuit. We've got this, I don't know how to describe it, this typical, you know, tracksuit material, this 80s tracksuit material, blue with white cuffs, and also the trousers that are very similar to the Great Shape Ken. But these definitely came from this fashion pack, also complete with shoes. And yeah, you can turn these inside out, this here, and also have it as a white jacket. And yeah, you don't see the seams, etc. So it's really made to be turned inside out if you want it. So I think the person who put together this like kind of collection, even though I don't know if it was a childhood collection or whatever, was really like into getting a lot of wear out of the different pieces to be able to turn them into another fashion piece. That's why there's a lot of Twice as Nice in here, I guess. This is not Twice as Nice. This is a little more budget-friendly fashion pack from the Fashion Fun, but also from '84, and it's also complete because there was nothing other than this. So we have this bodysuit, or like, you know, jumpsuit rather, with this pattern pant and this pink top, but you can see also here Barbie logo in it, and it comes with a silver belt with the buckle in the front, and you know, just a button on the back. So jumpsuit from Fashion Fun 1984, complete because there's no other piece than that. Then we have another fashion pack for Ken. That is again Twice as Nice. That is Twice as Nice '83, and it's also complete. We have these blue shoes, dark blue shoes for Ken. We have dark blue jeans again. It's actually kind of, you know, double. Ken already has actually, this Ken already came with dark blue jeans, but yeah, they're looking a little bit different. You cannot turn those inside out or anything, but you can kind of do it. It's at least what it's meant to be with this vest here. So it's kind of a shearling or whatever you want to call that, you know, this furry material, either with white and brown or just the other way around, to have this here. This is the only thing that I already have from all of these, apart from this stripy top. I also had the stripy top already. This I also found already thrifting. But here's a complete fashion pack. It also comes with this turtleneck. So vest, turtleneck, jeans, and shoes. Twice as Nice Ken 1983. And the last one, which is probably the most special one, because there's so many pieces to it and it comes complete. And it is not just a Twice as Nice or something, it is actually a Barbie and the Rockers fashion pack, which I would not have guessed when I saw it just like, you know, at first, because it doesn't scream Barbie and the Rockers. You know, Barbie and the Rockers is very neon, very more like, you know, short skirts and colorful tights and stuff like that, you know, rocking. And this is more like a dreamy, you know, dress, but it comes with these iridescent tinsel thingies here, kind of like a tinsel curtain over the whole dress. Then it has these glitter dots on it. Can you see that they are actually silver glittery, iridescent glittery? I don't know how well you can see that. And it's not a like straight, it's kind of an asymmetric hem. So front and back is lower, the sides are shorter. And then it comes with this headpiece. Here also with glitter, glittery, you know, it's not really, it even looks like a veil, but you know, short bits here, then colorful like streamers there, and you know, the lace on the side. And then it comes with two of these little thingies, which look like pom-poms, but no, you are meant to put them on Barbie's arms, so the upper arms. Also this fringe, tinsel fringe curtain thingy here, in iridescent material. Comes with the white Barbie pumps. Yes, the 80s Barbie pumps. And this piece, which I don't know if that's meant to be also for the hat, or is that more like something to wear in the is it more meant to be flowers or whatever. But all of these pieces, yeah, Barbie and the Rockers from the first wave. So Barbie and the Rockers had 2 waves. This is from the first wave, the fashion pack from 85. One of the fashion packs from 85. Yeah, and that's it. So 2 different like weekends. One time a flea market, the other time a shop. Oh yeah, this is not in picture, but like. So I hope you enjoyed this, although it was not really only hunting, directly finding it, etc. Gifts in a toy shop, etc. and not as much footage, whatever. If you still enjoyed this, especially these amazing skippers here, then don't forget, you can, okay, I should just put this off, it looks silly. You can, if you want to help out my channel, you can give it a thumbs up. You can comment down below, and you can subscribe. Yeah, subscribing doesn't cost any money. That's just easier for you to find my videos again. They will pop up on your yeah, like subscription feed, and it obviously helps out my channel, you know, to gain more, you know, like visibility, etc., etc. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. See you real soon, and may the toys be with you. Bye.